What up, brothers and sisters, and welcome to MTG Malone with me, MtgA Malone. And today I present to you the Nope Tribal. This is a Monday morning deck. You don't like Monday mornings? I don't do either, because everything feels just so nope, 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 nope. And this is what we want to do. Say nope without end to our opponent. Just nope, nope. So, I've been doing this for exactly 2 weeks now. A lot of you who watch my videos aren't subscribed to the channel. If you aren't, this is the perfect time doing it. Now that we got this out of the way, let's get into this nope deck. This deck is simple. You just say nope. You draw cards and you say nope. You have Essence Scatter, Javari Disruption, Negate, the Silandi Vision to get more negates in hand, Didn't Say Please, Neutralize, and of course, the good old, perfect, Sublime Epiphany. I love this card. I just love this card. It is so good. It does everything you need. It counters a spell. It counters the activated ability. It returns target non-land permanent to its owner's hand. It creates a token that's a copy of a target creature you control. And you draw a card. What else do you need? Kyora Sea God, of course. This card, if you know me, you know I love this card. Has best in its name. I say it every time. You make a Kraken, you tap all the permanents, you steal a permanent, and you get in with the Kraken. But because you can't just win on counter spells alone, we have good old Brazen Borrower here. Returns a target permanent to its owner's hand. Well, your opponent's a hand. And yeah. You get a flyer in the air. And that is nice. That is nice. We have our unsummons here that do almost the same without the Brazen Borrower attached to it. We have Seagate Restoration to draw some cards just like the Omen of the Sea and the Frantic Inventory. And we get our Shark Typhoon to attack in the air and get ourselves some cards in hand. And of course, Midnight Clock. You use a lot of your cards and you want them back as soon as possible. Land-wise, we have 18 beautiful islands here. Those islands are just the best. Kaladesh put in some of the most amazing artwork. And Castle of Antras, because sometimes you have the mana open. And if you don't, well, you have a land. It is not too bad. So, have fun with the matches, and I see you guys there. Alright, it's Monday morning. Let's deny those spells like it is Monday morning. Got my coffee here in my musician jar. Well, tastes so much better now. So we got 2 Omens of the Sea here. We can draw into some cards. Opponent goes first. That's bad. That is bad. So we got the Brazen Borrower in the worst case. And we got 2 counter spells. And those beautiful, beautiful islands. So I think I will keep this. Worst case, I can return something to hand. Okay, are we up against rogues again? Doesn't look like it. There was no rock powder on the field here. Okay, it looks like we're up against rogues again. That is fine. That is fine. 2 negates in hand. We have 2 in the deck. That is okay. Close down this. You can't see it anyways. Okay, well, doesn't look like he's playing rogues. Looks like good old Demir. And there's the rogue. And there is the rogue. So, well, I want this. It is still the opponent's turn. It is still the opponent's turn. Sonata Arctica, very nice band. If you like metal, maybe you like Sonata Arctica. If you don't, well, don't. It's fine. No biggie. There's other good music to be liked. So, we can counter whatever he brings us to the table here. If he even likes to bring us anything to the table here. Pass. 1 damage. We can take it. We sure can take it. So, Yeah, no need to do anything here. We can unsummon his Thieves Guild Enforcer now. And counter it. Because that's what we do. We say nope. Nope, nope, and nope. Glasspool Mimic. Return the Thieves Guild Enforcer here. If he wants to counter this, well, you know what happens. He gets countered himself. So we will use the negate here because there might be something that we can't counter with the negate. So Glasspool Mimic dies dead on arrival. Goodbye Glasspool Mimic. And we're up again. Okay. Well, do we need to play another land here? We have answers. We have the Omen of the Sea, so I prefer playing another land here. And good thing we kept up our didn't say please, because we will be able to use it against this Rankle, for example. Okay. I will return this Rankle to hand and counter it afterwards, or do I counter it now? I will use the unsummon here. Perfect. That is perfect. End of turn, I will flash in the Omen of the Sea. Because I need cards. I need cards. That Thieves Guild Enforcer is fine with me. Maybe we can even draw into our... Ooh, Kiora. Is that a little too costly? Well, it sure is. It sure is, but I need another counterspell here. And the Seagate Restoration, that is nice. That is nice. So we're on 5 lands here. We end the turn and we counter whatever comes our way. We just say, nope to you. Nope to you. We counter this, make him mill a little. There you go. How do you like that? How do you like that? Another counterspell gun and another counterspell gun. So, very nice. He mills 3. He mills 3 here. We get rid of his Thieves Guild Enforcer afterwards. No problem. So, another Kiora. That could be good. That could be good. Pass to attackers here. Return to hand. Do you have another counterspell? Do you have 3 counterspells in hand? You do. You do. Well, we are the counterspell tribal, so let's counter this too. Return the Thieves Guild Enforcer. No need to rush here. If we can draw another land, we get the Kiora out. And we will just steal his Thieves Guild Enforcer soon. And that is our plan for now. Stealing the Enforcer. Do you have your 4th Brown in the Lock in hand? The Soaring Sky Thief. So, give us a land. Perfect. Perfection. Just a pure perfection. So there's nothing he can do against this. He only has target removal. So he gets in with 6 damage. That is okay for now. I will not block, because I will smack in for a lot more soon. So those are tapped. Nothing he can do against it. Get our land out here. Swing in with the Kraken. Keep our Brazen Borrower open for his end of turn. Swing in with the Brazen Borrower. Yeah, he's tapped. You can look at it as much as you want. As much as you want. He gets another Brazen Borrower. Okay. 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 If you wish so. Still. It's only 4 damage here. I will make another Kraken. Didn't think this one through, did you? Didn't think this one through. So depending on what's on his hand, he didn't think this one through. Can we beat rogues? In unranked, it's still rogues. It is still rogues. So he mills us for 2. Not a big deal. And he surrenders. Attack of the Kraken. So 1 down. We will go to ranked now. That's all I need. That is all I need. We beat rogues. Alright, it is Monday morning and I feel like it is Monday morning. Oh gosh, have slept so bad. No amount of coffee will save me today. No amount of coffee will save me today. So we played 1 game unranked against rogues. We won. You know what that means. You know what that means. If we beat rogues, we can beat everything. So we go second, but we have our frantic inventory in hand and a cycle neutralize. Also, not a lot of counter spells. Is that alright with us? I want a midnight clock. I want a midnight clock. So he plays white. That is nice. So what are we up against? Another white. So we're up against control, it seems like. Otherwise there would be no reason for him to play the Birth of Meletis. We get our frantic inventory into our graveyard as soon as possible. Let's see what he plays here. Yep, he is big white. He is big white. So this deck tries to get lands out as soon as possible and get the Ugin out as soon as possible. So he could be playing his Solemn Simulacrum here. Get another land. Also he could have some exile spells on hand, like Banishing Light or something like that. And I don't want him to get rid of my Midnight Clock yet. I think we will just say go and draw a card with the Omen of the Sea in the worst case, or even make a tiny shark, a baby shark. Are you playing the Solemn Simulacrum? Yep, I don't want that on the field. I absolutely don't want you to ramp even more. I don't want you to ramp this fast. So we draw another land here. That is very nice. I want big mana as soon as possible. Will I risk it here? I mean, I want to didn't say please for something else anyways. And I can still put down the Omen of the Sea here. Draw into some more counter spells or even lands. Here's the Crawling Barrens. Good thing we have our return to hand spells. Draws a card here. That is fine with me because he doesn't seem to have something else. Okay, we'll draw cards here. What do we want? We want the Unsummon in hand for the Crawling Barrens when it gets dangerous. And we want another land. So for now we are on 5 lands. If he attacks us with the Crawling Barrens, we can block it with the Shark, and he loses a land. That would be the best case scenario, but he wants to get more lands with the Solemn Simulacrum. I don't want you to have more lands. No, sir. He's on 5 here. We can still find some counter spells. We milled him some lands. That is nice. So he's on 6. Okay. Okay. So I will crack the Omen of the Sea here, because I really want some counter spells in hand for his Ugin. Those aren't counter spells. Those aren't counter spells. Can I draw a counter spell here? A Kiora Best the Sea God. I say go here. Still hope he attacks with the Crawling Barrens. He's still trying to find his Ugin. Still tries to find his Ugin. The Field of Ruin won't help him much. Okay. Do you have an Ugin in your deck? No, you don't. No, you don't. I will cycle this for 1. And hope that I can find a counter spell, because I really want that midnight clock to stay exactly where it is. Yeah. Well, that's just how it is. That is just how it is. But we can find another counter spell with our Omen of the Sea here. And just attack in for a little damage in the air. Damage in the air. Damage in the air. Yeah, we need counter spells for the Ugin incoming, and there it is. Very nice, the Neutralize. And the Javari Disruption. So he's on 7 lands here. If he draws another land, we can play the Javari Disruption. Also our spells will get more expensive here. So we attack in for 1. Get him where it hurts. In the air. We'll draw a card. Maybe he finds his Ugin. But we will just counter it. So, if he found his Ugin, he's on 8 lands exactly. He's on exactly 8 lands. Skyclave Relic. Yeah. Well, there's not much we can do about that. Because we really need to counter his Ugin. Activate here. Try to find some lands. That would be nice for now. Or an Omen of the Sea. Yeah, the Omen looks good. I don't think he will get another counterspell here. Another Elspeth Conquers Death here to make our spells more expensive. So we attack in for another 1 here. End the turn. Draws his final card and gets 4 life with the Maze Mind Tome. This card is just a maze mining. So yes, trap in for the long run. He gets a Solemn Simulacrum here. Gets another land. But we will get our Kiora out very soon. Another land for him. Has 2 attacks. No attack, so we can flash in the Omen of the Sea. We really need some lands here now. Javari Disruption. And a Brazen Borrower. Not really what I need. Not really what I need. I need lands. That is almost a land, so we can use this to draw some more cards. The Frantic Inventory should get us a land. Okay, there it is. There it is. Do I unsummon a Solemn Simulacrum end of turn? Yeah, I will. I will. Let's get him lands. We need 16 lands to play 2 Ugins in 1 turn. Got our Brazen Borrower here. It is too soon to play the Sea God here. Because if he has the Ugin, that would be very bad. Brazen Borrower is fine. Saves us a lot of trouble here from the Crawling Barrens. If he wants to attack in with the Crawling Barrens. Gets out the Solemn Simulacrum. At least it's only a 2/2 now. Doesn't have enough mana for the Ugin. He doesn't do anything here. Do we get another shark out? I think we do. I think we get another big shark out. and try to draw into something nice. Maybe even a land. Yep, exactly what I want. Exactly what I want. Now I attack in here for 6 in the air. Let's see if we can get a neutralize here. If we can get a neutralize here... not a neutralize. No. A negate, yeah. That was exactly what I meant. A negate. We still have enough mana open to take care of his Ugin. Do you have another swift response? You don't. You don't have another swift response. Okay. He makes a big Brawling Barons here. But if he makes another one... Skyclave Apparition. Well, it doesn't take care of tokens. Yeah, non-token. Are we bad manner? Are we bad manner? Yes, we are. Yes, we are. Yeah, you can have that. No problem. You can have that any day. Baneslayer Angel. And he's on 6 afterwards. It has first strike. Yeah, we can return that to hand and end of turn. Swings in for 1. Return this to hand. Oh no, it wasn't end of turn. Oh no. Misplay of the century. Misplay of the century. But we can get our Sea God out now. No, we can't. Still have no counters. Still have no counters. Open afterwards. So we'll get our Brazen Borrower out. Not a big deal. Not a big deal. We need to be protected from his Ugin. And then we can get the Kiora out and protect it for one more turn. Passes to attacks, only with the Baneslayer Angel. Yeah, there was a big misplay on my part. No blocks here. That's the first strike damage. We'll steal that soon. We will steal that soon. I get the Brazen Borrower out here. My turn. We even got the Essence Scatter. So now we can play the Kiora Best the Sea God. Have a big Kraken out. He draws a card. So, there's no point to hold these back. Maybe I will hold my big shark back. Excuse me. Now, if he wants to get rid of the Kiora, that is fine with me. That is fine with me. Make some big crawling barons here. I will tap all his creatures soon. Still have a blocker for the barons. When I play my next Kiora Best the Sea God, he puts it on the field. Puts it on the field. Attacks in with everything. Well, in that case, I really need to block those. I will block the Skyclave Apparition, so I still have another counter. Blocker for... Baneslayer Angel and for the Crawling Barons afterwards. Will you play the Ugin now? Will you play the Ugin now? At least we can smack in for some damage. At least we can smack in for some damage. Emiria's Call. Let me see. I will get another Kiora Besta Sea God out now, so they will be tapped 2 turns in a row. So that is fine with me. That is absolutely fine with me. I have a Brazen Borrowers even. And I will get another Kraken out here. I didn't counter it because they will be tapped for a long time. So I will smack in here for 9. And depending on what he does, we are fine here. We are fine here. All these creatures will be tapped next turn. Okay. Nope. Nope. Yes. Yes, looks good. Looks pretty good. He has no mana open for the Crawling Barrens. He tapped his Crawling Barrens even. Oh, this looks good. This looks good. This looks good. We gain control of his Baneslayer Angel here. Because it's just freaking amazing. All his creatures tap. We smack in with everything. And we win. We win. Yes. Yes. Nope to you, sir. Nope to you. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Oh my, that was a very long game. That was a very long game. So we're up against an Asian fellow here, rocking the Nicol Bolas. We go first. Don't see that too often. We have no counter spells in hand. But we have a Shark Typhoon and a Kiora Besta Sea God. And 3 mana and the Midnight Clock, so we should keep this because this isn't the worst hand we can get, and there's hands that could be a lot worse than this. Okay, are we up against Rogues? Is this the revenge of the Rogues? Is this the revenge of the Rogues? We will see. We will see. So we can get our Midnight Clock out here. That is very nice because I don't think he plays the Javari Disruption. Pass to attacks. Do we cycle a shark here? I don't think so. Another beautiful island. So let's get the Midnight Clock out now. Okay, he has the Lofty Denial. Well, that was a possibility I didn't think of. But, yeah. At least it confirms my worries that he's a rogue. He is a rogue. So, played a bit unranked, beat him. Played a big white deck afterwards, beat him. So, is this the moment that the rogues make their comeback? We get another island. That is very nice because we need as much mana as we can to get our Kiora out as soon as possible. I will return this to hand now. So he can't attack, can't mill us. And next turn we have enough for a big shark to block him in the air. And that is exactly what we want. We want to block him in the air with the big shark. He gets the Ruin Crab. Mill us, okay, you do that. Mill us for 3 here, or do you have another Fabled Passage at hand? Those were some lands. Well, at least, and he has the Javari Disruption. Okay. Okay. We get another Brazen Borrower for our troubles here. Let's see what he does. He does nothing. We get a Brazen Borrower out here. We try to get his counter spells out of hand. Ooh, he draws 4 cards. I don't like to see that. Well, at least he doesn't have a blocker now. He doesn't have a blocker for the Brazen Borrower here. Needs to discard some cards. And it was during his turn, so we could even, maybe, if we draw a land here, get the Shark Typhoon out. Which would be freaking awesome. Because then whatever we play, we get a creature. Nope, don't have enough. Don't have enough. But we have the Unsummon here. Okay. So, what are you going to do? Another Ruin Crab. Another Ruin Crab. We're at 42. No need to worry yet. Okay. We're at 30 now. We are at 30 now. How many midnight clocks are in here? Exactly 1. Exactly 1. So we need to try to outspeed him here. But will he mill us before we can do anything? We get a shark in the air. 4. Just to have some crazy attackers. Oh yeah, right. For 3. I'm sorry. I miscount. I miscount. There's nothing he can do against it. The race is open. The race is open. He can destroy this shark. He can do that. Still no land. Well, that is kind of a land. So we need to get this out. We attack in because we need to be fast here. He puts the Soaring Sky Thief out. We will unsummon this. If he wants to use a counter spell on this, that is fine with me. That is fine with me. And yeah. I don't want you on the field. So we have enough for the Sublime Epiphany next. And do this over and over again. Doesn't look like he had a counter spell. Maybe he did. Maybe he did. So he mills us for another 6. He mills us for another 6. Didn't have too many counter spells here. He has the Domination. Okay. We have a negate for his troubles. We attack in here with the shark. End the turn. He will get his Soaring Sky Thief out. Doesn't have enough mana open for... Gets a Brazen Borrower. Okay. We will do all of them. So, target non-land permanent. That is our Brazen Borrower. Target creature I control. Target a player. We draw 2 cards here. I will get my Brazen Borrower back in hand. Have another shark in the air. Very nice. Very, very nice. So, what are you going to do next? What are you going to do next? You draw a lot of cards. Okay. That is fine with me because it looks like we still have a chance here. Looks like we still have a chance. He destroys one of our sharks, but he has no mana open now. And he gets a Merfolk Robber. Okay. So, is it time for the Sea God? It is. It absolutely is. He has no mana open. That was GG opponent. Wouldn't have done that. I have 19 cards. 19 cards. He will draw a card here. His turn. What is your turn? Mills me for another 6. We're still able to turn this around. We are still able to turn this around. We have our Brazen Borrower in hand. We have a negate. In the worst case, yeah. Will you use your Brazen Borrower on a Kiora Best the Sea God? No, you don't. So I tap all of his creatures. I get in for 11 here. If he wants to put down his Thieves Guild Enforcer, okay, he does. I will just return it to hand and counterspell his counterspell. Oh yeah, right. Well, another small misplay on my part here. That is okay. That is okay. Still have enough to get 2 Brazen Borrowers out on the field. And a big shark. And I will steal his Soaring Thought Thief next turn. No, he is on 5 here. He is on 5 here. If he has another land in hand, we are pretty doomed. We are pretty doomed. If he doesn't, well, we won. The one misplay that made the game. Do you have a land? Do you have a land? He does. Okay, he got us. He got us. GG, Revenge of the Rogues. Very nice. Very nice. Alright, let's try to get one more win in here in Ranked. All the unsummons in the world. All the unsummons in the world. That will give us some time to draw. No, this hand looks pretty bad. This hand looks better. This hand looks better. So, we will get rid of... Oh, I really want that Kiora. I really want that Kiora. I can hopefully draw into another one. I can hopefully draw into another one. I mean, it is one of our win cons, but it is so expensive, and with the Shark Typhoon we at least have some blockers. We're up against black-green here. Is Golgari back? Well, maybe you've seen the video. The Lotus Cobra. The Lotus Cobra. Would have liked to get a land here. Okay. We unsummon this now. Make him fear the counterspell that we don't have. Even though we're a counterspell deck, at least we have all the card draw in the world right now. At least we have all the card draw in the world. Fill up our hand with some more. Frantic Inventory, real good card. Real good card. So this companion looks freaking amazing. I can't wait to get mine, but maybe you know that I had like a little moving going on last week, beginning of the month. Okay. And that is why, yeah. I couldn't play as much as I wanted to. No lands. No lands. But at least a counterspell. Okay. He's not putting out his Cobra here. Why not? He is on 5 lands, we are on 3. Puts his Cobra down now. Was that a misplay, opponent? Was that a misplay? Gets another land. Gets another land. We try to get a land too with our Omen of the Sea here. Need to find a land. Absolutely need to find a land. Another neutralize. No, we need as many lands as we can. A Brazen Borrower. For our troubles. Can't play both. Depending on what he plays now, we just return it to hand, make him spend all his mana and draw another card. Because we need those lands. We absolutely need those lands. So my Golgari friend, what is next? A Beanstalk Giant. Those are some nice lands. I will take those. And I have enough Brazen Borrowers here. I will return the Beanstalk Giant to his hand. Maybe just counter it next turn. Who knows? Who knows? So we're on 5 mana, opponents on 7. Oh. No. No. No, we can't have the Vivian on the field. It is just too strong. Just too strong. So I wish I had a creature on the field for the doubling of the Sublime Epiphany. Midnight Clock. That is more mana. That is something that we want. That is something that we want. We can get our Brazen Borrower on the field. And next turn with the Sublime Epiphany we can counter something of his, get the Beanstalk Giant off the field, double our Brazen Borrower, and start the race. Draw 2 cards. Do everything we want. Okay. We get our Brazen Borrower out now. Snacks us for 2 with the snack. He didn't say please. We're on 7 mana here with the Midnight Clock. So I hope he does something before attacks. I really hope he does something before attacks. And he does. And he does. That is exactly what I wanted you to do. Counter target spell. Do everything. So, we return his Beanstalk Giant. We make a copy. We draw 2 cards. Everything is fine. Let the race begin. Drawing 2 cards here. Very freaking nice. So, you're looking at your own Beanstalk Giant. What are you going to do, Mr. Golgari with the Vivian avatar? Nothing. Okay. We draw another land. That is very nice. So he's on 4 mana now. Are you going to kill my Brazen Borrower here? Oh. Okay. Okay. Didn't expect that, to be honest. Didn't expect that, to be honest. But we can make a very nice shark here. And we have all the counter spells in the world to counter whatever he does. At least land-wise, we are very close to each other. If I can draw 1 more mana here, I would be on 8 mana. And I could play the Shark Typhoon and make some attackers. He has another Lotus Cobra. Another Lotus Cobra. Well, our plan is to find a land here next turn. And the Elder Gargaroth. Yeah, we need to counter this like there is no tomorrow. We need to counter this like there is no tomorrow. We pass the turn here. He gets in for another 2. Our life total is slowly dwindling down. Slowly dwindling down. So we will play the Shark Typhoon here and still have enough mana to return something to his hand, whatever it is. And then we can block the Lotus Cobra with our baby shark. That is our new game plan. Make the sharks. Make the freaking sharks. Okay. What is your plan, opponent? Make as much mana as you can. Make as much mana as you can. He has 10 mana on his hand here. Let's see what he does. Plays the Fertile Footstep to get another land on the field. Makes another mana. He's back at 10. He is back at 10. But we have Brazen Borrowers for days. He has all the Beanstalk Giants in the world. Okay. Yep, you play those. You play those. Okay, gets a big Beanstalk Giant on the field. Can we get this Midnight Clock poppin' and get another chance at life? Okay, Beanstalk Giant back into his hand. Make a 2/2 Shark. Get rid of this Cobra. Finally, goodbye Cobra. Goodbye Cobra. Another land here for our troubles. No need to do anything here. No need to do anything here. We are at 9 mana, so we can make this Midnight Clock go off during his turn if we want. Gets the Beanstalk Giant on the field. And another land. Yep, end of turn. I will return this to hand, make a little Sharky. Rack our Omens of the Sea so they get back into the deck for the Midnight Clock. Because card draw is nice. Okay, the Frantic Inventory is also very nice. And put the Brazen Borrower on the field. So we can finally attack in for some damage here. Here's the Crawling Barons. Didn't see that. Did not see that. But we have the Frantic Inventory to draw cards and prevent him from killing us with the Crawling Barons in one turn. And the turn here. In our turn, the Midnight Clock will crack. Get us everything back. It isn't too much, but it is something. We'll draw 3 cards here with the Frantic Inventory. There should be a counter spell amongst them. There should be a counter spell amongst them. Still have a Brazen Borrower for the attack in air. So, we will try to find a counter spell here. Abso-freaking-lutely. No counter spell. Well, crack the clock, try to find a counter spell here. Because with 7 cards from our deck, there should be at least one counter spell. And there it is. There is the counter spell. Make a Sharky here. We're at 10. Okay. And we have an unsummon for his freaking disgusting crawling barons. So, the Massacre Worm. Okay. Okay. We lose 6 life here. Lose 6 life here. I wasn't expecting the Massacre Worm. Being honest here. Being honest here. We can make blockers for days. Let's see what he does. Let us see what he does. We have enough mana to return the Barons to his hand. Block the Massacre Worm. Well, that Massacre Worm was honestly pretty surprising, to be honest. Was pretty surprising. Has 2 attacks. Get the Frantic Inventory out. Not what I wanted to see. He can't play another Massacre Worm. Can't play another Massacre Worm. He eliminates this. That is fine with me because he loses mana. I counter this. So we're at 8 here right now. We'll unsummon his Crawling Barons or the Massacre Worm. Let me count. So we're at 8 here right now. We need 12. We need 12. So return the Crawling Barons to his hand. Block the Massacre Worm here. Draw another card. Oh, a little too late. Little too late. Just a little too late. So we're at 10 here. Draw something with the Frantic Inventory. The Essence Scatter. Okay. Could have needed another Brazen Borrower here. Could have needed another Brazen Borrower here. We will cycle this. Ooh, yes. That is perfect. That is perfect. At least I hope it is. At least I hope it is. Can the Sublime Epiphany save us here? Will he play something? Will he play something? He's at 12. He is at 12. Are you cheeky? No, we're 1 turn too late with the Sublime Epiphany. 1 turn too late with the Sublime Epiphany. Yeah, he will just play the Massacre Worm afterwards. Yep. 1 turn too late. Even with the Brazen Borrower, we were off 1 damage. He will just play the Massacre Worm afterwards. He has enough mana for it. So that is fine. Lose this one to the Massacre Worm. Okay. Yep. Good game, opponent. Good game. We got massacred. This is a stupid deck. This is a stupid but a fun deck. So, Massacre Worm, God is good. God is good. Is this the best deck of all time? Hell no. Did we have fun? Did we almost do it 2 times? Hell yes. I misplayed a little bit here. Okay, got to be honest, it happened. But, well, what can you say? It is better to misplay and learn from your mistakes than to never misplay and never learn from your mistakes, or, I don't know, not get what you did wrong. I know exactly what I did wrong. I know exactly what I did wrong, and next time I will do it better. Would I play this in ranked again? Hell no. Can I say hell on TV? I can? Okay. So, would I play it again? No, because nope, tribal. It's fun, but it is just too slow. And yeah, there are a lot of decks out there that are freaking good. They are just freaking good. Rogues is just a little bit better with all his counter spells and the mill. If you don't get the Midnight Clock out, yeah, your chances aren't too good. So, was this a fun deck? Yes, it was. I had fun saying nope to my opponent. I even won some games. So what do you want more? A better deck? You will get a better deck tomorrow. Yesterday's deck was fun, we ranked up, but now we're here, back at Diamond 3 again. It is fine. It is fine. I had fun. If you made it this far, you obviously like my videos. If you aren't subscribed already, please leave a subscribe. Ring that little bell down there so you know that when I put up a video, that you will be the first one to see it. And if you would be so kind to leave a comment, helps me very much with the algorithm. So, and yeah, I was MtgA Malone, this is MTG Malone, and I will see you all tomorrow.